I'm going to ask you, were you ever asked to be a good girl growing up? And what did you understand of that?
Yeah, of course I was told to be a good girl. Probably many times. I think it's more like I wasn't giving sass to my parents and I wasn't giving them a hard time, or when they told me that it was time to stop something, or it's time for dinner, or it's time to make my bed or clean up or something like that, then maybe I was being lazy or didn't want to do it, and just being a kid, and then was told to be a good girl. Maybe in those sense,
Hmm.
as like a small child, I think.
Yeah. And you grew up with a brother, right?
Yeah.
He's elder to you?
No, he's younger.
He's younger. Okay.
Yeah.
So how was that bond like? And did you feel that rules अलग अलग थे आप दोनों के लिए?
I don't know. In my house, it was more just you're getting reprimanded because of your actions. And if you're going to act out or you're going to do something that is not acceptable to them, then, they're going to say something. But I always felt like my brother had it easy. But my father,
Hmm.
he never spanked me. I never got like a chata from my dad. So if in that way,
Yeah.
it was more biased, it would have been my father was more biased towards me, and obviously my mother was more biased to my brother.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I think that happens, the father-daughter relationship is so beautiful.
Yeah.
It's just so special. How was it like with your father? Were you like could you go up to him and you really share what you were feeling? कैसा था वो bond?
I didn't have like that sharing type of like sharing your emotions. Maybe it's again it comes back to immigrant family working really hard, trying to make ends meet, and they spend a majority of their time at work
Mm.
during the weekdays, and so there was like no like time where you're like, oh, I'm feeling down or whatever. I have this feeling about this, blah blah blah. So I don't remember that, but they did spend a lot of time hanging out with us or doing things with us and our sports and different activities. Like they were present, but I don't remember us like talking about our feelings. Feelings don't exist in some. I'm like, no, I don't think we did.
What were your dreams growing up? What were your dreams as a little girl? What did you want to
Um,
do in life?
as a child, you want to do something. I mean, I feel like it's very rare to meet a child that says, "No, I just want to be a doctor," or "I just want to do this in life." I was a child that wanted to do something different every week, but I will say that when I was very young, is where I got the taste of being an entrepreneur. So my journey started when I was very young, selling lemonade, or after a snowstorm, I would tell my brother and another friend, I go, we're going door to door and we are going to shovel people's driveways and make money, and we'll split it three ways.
Hmm.
And we always wish for a snowstorm because then we would make. I mean, it wasn't a lot of money. I think the most we ever made was, it was like $3 because we got three people to say yes
Hmm.
to pay us to shovel their snow. But I was a kid that went door to door selling things to make money for school uniform or stuff like that. So even in my teenage years, I used to deliver papers. I tutored children. I babysat children. I worked at my first job, and that was before you could legally have a job in
Hmm.
the US, which is, I think it's 15 years old. So I did all these other things to make money on the side so that if I wanted, I don't know, I wanted to buy school lunch, or if I wanted to buy something for myself, I at least had that money to do it.
Hmm.
So I've been doing that, since I was a teenager, young.
Yeah. Every time I speak to a woman about this and when I ask her कि अच्छा ऐसी कौन सी चीज थी that you would do and before doing you would feel like if I do this I will be a bad girl. I think in the Indian household and setup there are lots of different things, right, that come like अगर मैं एक लड़के से बात कर रही हूँ तो लोग सोचेंगे I'm being a bad girl. If I'm drinking, people will think I'm being a bad girl. If I'm wearing a short skirt, people will think I'm a bad girl. So
Yeah.
all sorts of stories. What was it like for you? Did you have कभी आपने ऐसा सोचा कि यार oh if I do this people will think I'm a bad girl?
I think my downfall was that I just did. And then after I thought to myself, oh, that was probably not good. I was probably being a bad girl because I got in trouble or I got caught. For me, I think it was always like the thought of bad, like being bad or a bad girl or defying my parents. The thought came after I did something.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe and share.